So, like I said earlier, challenge 36 is a very good way to hit your goals for the month, because it's going to help you to put an eye on your teammates as well. Sorry, don't just ignore this date there. So let me just go further. So challenge 36 is a way to put an eye on your goal. It's going to help you to hit your goals easily. And what does that mean? It means that generate how many codes? Generate 36 codes in 1 month. I know currently we are running that challenge as well. The challenge is being run every month. So, and I'll be showing you what you need to do to ensure that at least you hit that. Now look at this. It means that if you sign up 36, you can achieve 36 in this way. It's either you sign up 36 human beings that are coming in with either the entry verse or the new verse, or you sign up 12 human beings that are coming in with Technoverse. Technoverse has 3 codes, but Technoverse will match you 3 times. Okay, so to achieve challenge 36 with Technoverse is either 12 persons that open Technoverse, sign up into your team, then you've achieved 36 codes. Then the Digiverse has 7 codes. Digiverse has 7 codes. So to achieve challenge 36 using Digiverse, is either you are signing up, you sign up 5 persons that come in with Digiverse, and then just 1 person that comes in with entry verse or the new verse. Okay, you can easily hit your 36 code challenge. And the last one is the Megaverse. The Megaverse has 15 codes. Megaverse has 15 codes. So if you sign up just 2 persons with Megaverse and then 2 extra persons with Technoverse, you've hit your 36 code challenge in the month. Now the question is this: which of this is easier to accomplish? Reply in the chat box. Which of this is easier to accomplish? Let's reply in the chat box. Which of this is the easiest? Is the easiest to accomplish? Which of this method is easiest to accomplish? Reply, just if you know the answer, just drop it in the chat box there. Okay, of course, the Megaverse is the easiest to accomplish. So you've seen reason why you should always push your new signups and let them attend the, what they call it, the cast session. Let them attend the cast session. But now look at this. If you have a team, you should be running this with your team. But if you don't have a team yet, that means you have to put in the work and then run this on your own. But let me still further break down this. Let me open up the whiteboard and explain what I mean by code. Now, this is it. Code simply means how many times an account will match you. You know, sometimes if this is you, let's say if this is you and you sign up 1 person here, 1 person here, let's say these 2 accounts are entry verse or their new verse. They're going to match you 1 time. They just match you 1 by 7,000 naira. If this is new verse, if this is entry verse, they match you 1. Okay, now if you sign up this guy, let's say this guy opens Technoverse, let's say TV for Technoverse, and then there's another Technoverse here, another TV Technoverse here. It will match you 3 times, 7,000 times 3. This will pay you how much? 21,000 naira. Now, what if you open a new verse here, NV. New verse matches you 1, right? And you open a Technoverse here that matches you 3 times. So what happens? Because this place is matching you 1 time, and this is matching you 3 times, that simply means that this is just match you 7,000 naira. For now, then the remaining 2 matches will be deposited there as points, as 1,400 points. Pending when another code comes here, let's say another new verse comes here, it will now look for a point here and match you another 7,000, leaving out the 700 points waiting for you to match out here. So this is how these matches occur. Okay, that is what code means. So challenge 36, it doesn't necessarily mean that you should recruit 36 persons. You can recruit just 2 persons that open the mega verse that matches you 15 times. 15 matches times 2 is what? 30. Then you can now get additional 6 extra code. Okay, so even just 2 to 4 persons can even achieve you 36. So, but how do you do this? What are the practical steps that you need to ensure that you take so that you can be able to achieve this? Now, everybody should focus on 36. Focus on 36. I'll show you what you have to do. Now, if you do this with your team, let's say like some of you have, let's say you have 5 people who are active in your team. Yes, you might have about, let's say 100 downlines, but maybe 5 might be active, or 50 downlines, 5 might be active. So those 5 persons you have in your team, let me show you how you guys can work together. You as the leader, you can achieve your 36 code. Okay, now this is it. Look at this. Okay, before I show you that, first of all, understand the rank you're going to achieve once you do this. Once you generate 36 code, you become what? A silver what? Global Stars connector or wealth connector. Okay, but for the sake of this training, we're under Global Stars, so we're using Global Stars connector. So once you achieve 36 code, you've hit what? A silver Global Star connector. Now, if you help 2 of your teammates to achieve 36 code in a month, what happened? You become what? A Ruby Global Star connector. If you help 5 persons in your team to become a Global Star Silver connector, that means you yourself will become what? A Diamond connector, and you'll be celebrated. Now, if you help 9 persons to become what? A Global Star Wealth connector, and you yourself will become what? An Elite connector. Now, all this comes with what? Of course, once you hit this challenge, automatically you are making serious money. At least from 500K and above, serious money. So depending on what level you've hit here. Okay. So this is what you'll be celebrated for. So first of all, if you are new in the business, try to hit 36 code. Once you hit that, you will be celebrated as a Global Stars connector. Then what to do further is start helping others to hit their own goals. That's why I said it's easier for us to do 36 and then hit our goals and help our downlines hit their own goals. It's easier that way than you focusing on just your goal alone. So what are the tips? How do you ensure that you achieve this? Now, the first thing you need to understand is this. In the month of July, you and your team have to focus on generating between 2,000 to 3,000 leads. Now, what are leads? These are, contacts to show the business to. And how to achieve this? You can achieve this through your third-party lists. You have contact on your WhatsApp, contact that, I get to even see this business. These are people that you know, or you've done business with them before. For you to have the numbers, that means you've related with them before. You can get this through social media campaigns. You can get this through questionnaires, flyers, different method. So focus on lead generation between 2,000 to 3,000 leads. You can do this with your team. If you have a team of 3 persons who are active, all you have to do, give them targets. Let's say 3 persons plus yourself, 4. If each of you focus on generating 500 leads, that's how many leads for the team? 2,000 leads already. So teach them how they can do that. And what do? You must ensure that you show the business to nothing less than 500 people in a month. Now, why did I say 500 people in a month? If you have a lead of, let's say, at least 2,000, the truth is this: it is still not all 2,000 that will see the business. It is still not all 2,000 that you call, that will pick your call. Even though I will tell that I'm going to come, they will not come. Now, let's say out of 2,000 contacts that you generated, and then invitations are being made across the team, what happens? You cannot reach out to everybody on phone. Some lines will be switched off. So let's say you might reach out to about 1,800 persons inside that month. And what happens out of that 1,800? You can be able to book, let's say from that 1,800, you can book about 1,500 or thereabouts. Booked means that they told you, yes, I'm going to be there. Yes, I'm going to be there. Yes, I'm going to be there. And out of those persons that you booked in the whole month, at least 500 persons will see the business. So this is the mathematics. And if you're able to do this, your team can generate 36 codes at least and beyond. Okay? Those of you some of you did events in Ikorodu over the weekend, right? And you guys got to about 40 payments. And you guys invited, and then the hall was filled to capacity. There were 500 prospects in the hall, and then you guys generated close to 40 human beings. They've not upgraded. If they upgrade, it's more code. So you've seen the mathematics. So it is like that everywhere. Since I started this business, that's how it has been. So if you focus on this number, and you can achieve this in one day, just like what happened on Sunday in Ikorodu. The team achieved 40 codes in one day. You can achieve it in one day. You can achieve it in a week. You can achieve it in a month. It's about compressing what time frame. Okay, so, but however, for some persons, you might not have the structure right now in terms of the number of leaders you need to achieve this in a day. So what do? You can engage in your what? You can engage in what? In your booking calls. Okay, now, if you have these contacts, you can decide to engage in 50 bookings every single day for the next 30 days, or you can engage in 500 bookings per week for the next 4 weeks. So depending on how you've structured your plan for the month. And leaders here, please, you have to be in charge of coordinating this for your teammates. You have people who are new and they are freaking out at the moment as I'm showing them this is looking very cumbersome and it's looking unrealistic. It's looking like, oh God. But trust me, it's achievable. Once you have a written plan, once you have a written plan, just tell your leader, let us do, we can do this. So you have to do this as a team. If you do this as a team, you enjoy it the most. But if you're a lone hunter, okay, it becomes tiring and all that. So ensure that you attach yourself with your leader. if you know that you don't have up to, let's say, 50 teammates right now in the business, ensure you attach yourself to your leader who has at least 50 downlines and above, and then run this challenge with them. The leader can give you target, okay, generate 500 leads. It doesn't mean that you should, no, you can do beyond that. So, okay, leader, yes, I know you're giving target 500, but I want to stretch myself. I want to do 600 or 1,000 leads or whatever. It's to your own advantage. So the beauty is that you are attaching yourself to a team. Nobody can run this business alone. Nobody. You need to attach yourself with a team. Okay? So attach yourself with a team, you can be able to achieve this. If you're looking at all these figures and you're just looking at yourself alone, that means you lack vision. Now, the fourth one, do not focus on one location. You can spread your tentacles to different states, and Zoom is the easiest way. Now, let's say, for instance, if you're in Abuja, Lagos, Kaduna, Kano, Yola, these are different places that my team have offices, but Harcourt, Aba, if you're in these places, yes, take advantage of, you can be doing activities in your offices, but also ensure that you spread your tentacles to other places. And Zoom has made it very, very easy. So you can connect anybody anywhere. So you just have to balance the physical meetings with the online meetings, okay, to achieve this in the month. And always take good advantage of our weekend online big events. Our weekend, in fact, these days also, in fact, every single day, all the presenters are powerful. These are people who have results. So right now, as it is, you can be inviting to all our online physical events. It happens every day, okay? And then while you're also inviting your offices, if you have prospects, if you're booking somebody and the person is telling you, oh, let's say you book somebody, the person tells you, oh, I'm not around. Let's say you're booking the person to Lagos office or Yola office, and they tell you I'm not around. You can book them to online Zoom. Okay, do you have Zoom? Want to book you online? Do you have Zoom? Yes, I have Zoom. They don't have Zoom, put them so they can get Zoom. You book them on. So this is why it's important to spread your tentacles and take good advantage of our online events. And the next one is what? Invite your new connectors to the cast session and always advise them to do multiple accounts. So hitting your challenge 36, you have to do what? Ensure that anybody that sees this business, whether if they make payment, ensure that cast session. So the cast session is where they're going to see the reason why they should run multiple accounts, and it's your own advantage. Once they do this, they upgrade and you have more codes to yourself. So you can be able to hit the challenge and become a global star world connector, okay? And of course, always attend cell meetings and team trainings. Cell meetings happens every day from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. That is, for those in Ghana, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Ghana time. So it happens every day from Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday, it happens every day. Now, those of you that you're present in physical offices, also hold physical team trainings that happen in the offices. Abuja's own is every Tuesday by 5 p.m. I know Kaduna is on Saturday by 10 o'clock. The same thing for Yola and Kano, Saturday by 10 o'clock. So ensure you're attending these physical team trainings. Now, do you know where you attend trainings? If you attend trainings, you will learn. And if you learn, you implement. If you implement, you see results. And you gain more confidence to do what? Keep on what? Building yourself. Take charge of your business by learning the skills. Involve yourself in the business. Don't be a passive member, be an active member. Some of you is when your dad tell you, come to the office, you will come, or invite, you will invite. No, don't be a passive member, be an active member. Like this is a business. It is not an investment. Investment is something you just put money and then you're sleeping. Maybe you're investing in treasury bills or whatever. Or you get, but this is a business, you have to build it. You have to what? To build it. So I built my business. I I didn't get here by just paying in 79.90 and then I cross my leg and I'm sleeping. No, I didn't get to this level by doing that. I got to this level by making my payment, and I was attending trainings, and I was intentional about learning the skills, and I was applying the skills, and I was getting the results, and I'm doing everything my mentor asks me to do. I must do it without giving excuses. That was what got me to this point. So there is no shortcut to the business. Trust me, there's no shortcut to the business. I don't know how many of you are in Abuja. At the Abuja retreat, Ambassador Michael Okoli came. By the way, if you are new, Ambassador Michael is the top one highest earner in Africa in this business. And he's the founder of Labana Veda Projects. So he's also our Grand Master offline. When he came for that Abuja retreat, he was telling us that when he started the business, he went to Jabi Lake Mall to share questionnaires. He was sharing questionnaires, and then he saw some of his colleagues at the bank. They were laughing at him. They were mocking him. To tell you that he did all this, he received the rejection, the low self-esteem, everything he did, the peer pressure was there for, why are you doing this? Well, guys, today, Ambassador Michael can pay salaries to more than 50 bank managers in Nigeria, and he will not even feel it. That is the level that he is right now. So there's no shortcut to the business. You must do this. You must do this. You must do this. I personally, I have shared 5,000 flyers in 1 week in the course of doing this business. That was in 2017 or so, I could remember. Just me alone, I shared more than 5,000 flyers in this business. So there is no shortcut in this business. So be intentional, be in charge. Once you are in charge of your business, I'm telling you, you will see the results, because most of you are not in charge yet. Yes, I know there are ups and downs. That's how life is, but just be in charge. You will get there. Okay, so if you focus on this way, you can be able to achieve your 1036. First thing you have to do is generate these leads. How do you generate the leads? Most of you run events, physical events, like big events in your state. If you have the money to do radio jingles to generate you so many leads, the online generates you leads as well. Now, anybody that sees your business, whether they are making payment or not, always collect name leads from them. It's another way to gather leads. They should do the brand ambassador initiative. Collect name leads from them. They're interested, but they don't have the money. Get name leads from them. It's a means of generating more leads. Okay. You also have your own market, generate more leads. Once you put all this together and you and your team, you collectively, you do your invitation massively, there's no way you not see the results. There's no way you not see the results. Okay? So now, I think this is how to hit this. So if you have any question concerning this, let me see the chat box. I'll take your questions, okay? Okay, somebody says Kano's team training is on Friday by 4 p.m. Okay, so I think that is it for challenge 36 and then how you can hit it. So ensure you apply this, and